Good afternoon, dear colleagues. I'm Vladislav Popov, lecturer at Bauman Moscow State Technical University, presenting the work First-Order Logical Equations with Parameter and their Exhaustive Search Solutions. On this slide, you see the contents of my presentation. The work presented at 5th REEPE, section C2. The Unified State exam in computer science includes two tasks for logic. In the demo version of 2023, this is task number 2 for propositional logic and task number 15 for first-order logic and set theory. In the article tasks of USC format in informatics number 15 of different types are considered, which are tasks in first-order logic with a parameter. In the tasks under discussion, it's required to solve the optimization problem. Mathematical programming deals with the solution of optimization problems. To solve some types of tasks, as in tasks for intervals, linear programming methods are used. Other tasks, such as integer division, bitwise operations, or discrete set tasks, may use discrete programming techniques. This work shows methods for solving problems by using exhaustive search algorithms, also known as brute force search and generating tests, on discrete numerical sets by computer programming. In the optimization process, the problem is usually to determine the best structural parameter values of objects, in a certain sense. Such a problem is called an optimization problem. The optimization is associated with the calculation of optimal parameter values for a given object structure. Then it's called parametric. The problem of choosing the optimal structure is structural optimization. All optimization problems considered in this article are parametric. Parametric optimization is the process of determining parameters or values of elements of a mathematical object, with which the boundary conditions are satisfied. Consider tasks on intervals. In the task, it is required to find the minimum length of the segment A in which the logical expression will be true for any value of the variable x. In the code, segments C and D are defined as functions. At each iteration of the while loop, the value of x and the corresponding value of the logical function f are output. The variable x changes in increments of 0.25 due to the existence of open and close points. The range for the values of the variable x is selected based on the range of specified segments. Based on the output of the program, we can get the answer to the task. An example of the output of this program is shown on this slide. According to the output of the program, it can be assumed that if segment A is from 17 to 29, then all values of the function will be true. Thus, the minimum length of segment A is 12. The next type of tasks under consideration is tasks on explicitly specified discrete sets. The sets P and Q are given as sets in the programming language. The variable x is iterated over the range that covers the given segments. At the previous tasks, the program displayed the values of the variables x and the corresponding values of the function f. The next type of considered first-order logical tasks is divisibility tasks. Let the div function mean that its first argument is divisible by the second without a remainder. It's necessary to find the minimum value of the variable a at which the value of the expression will be identically true. For each value of the variable a large number of values of the variable x are considered. If for all the considered values of the variable x the value of the function f turned out to be true, the considered value of the variable a satisfies the requirement of the task. It's necessary to choose the minimum value of the variable a. Another way to solve the problem is to use the break statement in a nested for loop. If the function f was true for all considered values of x, the corresponding value of the variable a is displayed in the else statement. In a similar way, the first-order logical problem associated with bitwise conjunction can be solved. You can see the task and its solution on this slide. This frame shows how to solve the same problem but using an else statement with a for loop. In the case of using several variables in the first-order logical task, iteration of their combination in a nested loop is required. This slide presents another problem solved in the traditional way by linear programming methods, which is a special case of mathematical programming. Despite different approaches to solving tasks on the topic of first-order logic, all the considered solutions can be divided into two approaches. At first, enumeration of a continuous or discrete range of values and tabulation of a logical function for a given argument. An additional check is possible by specifying the desired set. Checking all integer variables x, y in a certain range for each fixed value of a parameter a. The article considers programs for solving typical parametric optimization problems of first-order logic using the exhaustive search method as a special case of mathematical programming. These programs are simple and concise and can be used to programmatically solve tasks of first-order logic and by graduates of schools at the Unified State Examination to conveniently solve the corresponding tasks of a check the answers received. An article containing computer solutions to all tasks of the considered class of the USE format and programs for solving the considered tasks are published for the first time. The use of the proposed programs for solving first-order logic algebra problems allows graduates to check an analytical solution or solve USE tasks with a program in the absence of analytical solution. Thank you for your attention. You can send questions about the work by email.